Can you believe this generous man's just gifted us this bike, virtually identical to one we went down south for. Tony is just bringing trailer up nice and close because it turns out both wheels are seized and we're in a pair of soft lads, we can't pull it in. It's been stood about 12 years, 3 years of which pretty much in the same spot with a cover over it, which has kept the top side pretty good condition. You can see a seat there, very good condition. But when I come down here, the bit of tyre that was touching the floor has been open to salt spray for 3 years. The stand, the other bit of wheel that was touching the floor, pretty grim, and then you see the lowest bits there that have caught a bit of salt spray, grotty, bits that were above spray level and covered, pretty clean. All the sheen's come off this, but I've got a couple of cowlings which I think are in better condition. Carburetors look nice and clean. I've sprayed everything with a bit of seafoam, what's it called? Deep creep, that's the name. And I haven't had a go at anything yet, but yeah, that's the left side. And then the right side, similar. The lowest point on the tyre's pretty grotty. I think it got a bit uncovered at the back there, so it's like that. We've got a little bit of rust in there, but I think it's just surface rust. I don't think there's anything structural there. Again, what was covered by the sheet, pretty clean. I haven't had a go at these air screws yet. We'll see where we go with that. And then again, we've got the lower bits. Got the salt to them. Pretty nasty. But on this machine, they're pretty clean. So I think that's just become a donor. Disc actually looks pretty good. So what I'd really like to do is get this bike up and running and then take the old boy that gifted it to me for a spin and put a smile on his face. That's the plan. And air screws turning, not free, but I could work them back and forth quarter of a turn, say, so I just worked them back and forth and then a bit more deep creep in there, and we'll see. I wonder if I put the torch on there, can we see down? No, you can just see the foam. But yeah, that's a good sign, both of those free. That's a good start, a nice clean looking spark plug. We'll pop that out and maybe stick a camera down and just have a look at that bore. So all I've got here was a thing off eBay, I think, an ear cleaning camera, and it connects to your USB there and gives you a camera on the end of a stick. So I can just have a look down here. Oh, look at that. That's a piston top. It's not pretty, is it? Not pretty at all. Let's get a picture of that. And it is a cheapie, so it doesn't go around corners, but it does give me an idea of what we're looking at in there. And it also comes disconnected, but there we go, we got an idea of where we're at. It's a shame because the spark plug actually looked pretty clean. Side there looks pretty good. Just getting a little look at it, and it's nowhere near as rusty as the top of the piston. These things are sent to triers. We'll have a quick look in the tank here. This I briefly opened it and saw rust like that. Yeah. And then with the camera I can get down and have a look further down the edge there to the bottom. Actually, it doesn't look too bad down there. It doesn't look as bad as this bit around the straight below your filler cap there. The bit that concerns me, let's just move the camera here. The bit that concerns me is this bit. It doesn't look that bad, but it feels a little bit soft. So I think it's just a case of swap out that other tank I've done, and then we'll assess this tank later. And I've just popped the battery off. There we go, battery. Looks like new. The guy told me when he parked it up, he had it serviced, new exhaust, new battery, new tyres, and it's done 10 miles since. So I was hoping when I connected this booster pack we would get something, but we got nothing whatsoever. So I'm just going to check main fuses now and just see where we are. So here she is in a state of undress, electrically dead. I've put a fresh battery on, and these fuses are all fine. There must be a master fuse somewhere I'm missing. I switched the starter relay, it wasn't that, and I shorted the starter relay just to see if it would crank over, and it did. But we're getting nothing. When the keys turned, we're getting no neutral light, no relay sound, anything like that. It's just nothing. And we're also getting no power at these fuses at all. So I'm going to stop there because I'm starting to lose the light and my dog's barking. I'll have a little read of my Haynes manual and just see if I'm missing a fuse somewhere. I think this is the ECU. I need to check that. I've got a spare one of those. It may be that, who knows, but there doesn't appear to be any power coming through to this end. So I'm thinking there's a master fuse somewhere I'm missing. Yeah, and that's it for today.